And a pleasant good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to Winnipeg, Canada. And it's another episode, another edition of Northern Lights Tuesday.
Back to me.
Man, it's nothing like breaking into a coughing fit as you're trying to do your intro. Oh man, I had just had a little piece of pepper, I think. Had some French fries and some salt and pepper. It's not quite done with me yet. So anyway, we're flying tonight from Winnipeg up to Yellowknife. And we've been back and forth in this area quite a bit. Really enjoying these Northern Lights Tuesdays. Pretty chill. You see, we've got some weather in the area here. Oh, do I have I have everything turned on. But Yellowknife actually is looking pretty good. Little rain here, but pretty much a straight shot, guys. It's we're going to figure out what departure we have. We got one little waypoint along the way, Moto, and then we're up to the Yellowknife VOR. And that's about it. 38,000 feet. But the bigger story is it's giveaway night. And we're doing our June gift card giveaway. So if you would like a ticket into the drawing for a $25 gift card, please type ! giveaway. And Rob Valkyrie, show them how it's done. That's what I'm talking about. It's easy as that. So good to have you along. We'll go ahead and get started. And I've got the ATIS information here, information Zulu. We'll kind of get the ball rolling here, get our clearance, and get out of Dodge. Departure time here in about 20 minutes or so. So we'll go ahead and connect the external power, oxygen on, and everything else looks good there. We probably need to turn our lights up here a little bit. We're in the Toliss A320. This is the last release, the one that they just hasn't. It's been a little while, I guess, but the most recent release. They've got a 319, a 321, and now this 320. It's a 320 Neo, and it's a solid, rock solid. Another, I should say, rock solid aircraft from Toliss. I've been enjoying it. And I've been flying it a little bit more than the 321, to be honest with you, because it's just a little bit lighter on the frames. Has all the fun stuff that the A321 Neo has, but just performs just a little bit better with my computer. So I've been in it a little more than the other one. The 321 I have an improved sound pack, which is kind of nice, but the sounds on this one aren't too bad. Okay, let's see. Got the adhering. We've got flaps are up. The speed brake is disarmed. Gear is down and indicating. All right, it's time to get to my tower frequency and get some clearance. Tower's on 1830. So if you've ever wanted to fly in Canada, and you've just been a little bit nervous about the procedures since it's outside of the U.S., this is a great event because it's kind of catered towards the a little bit lower key. The training, or the ATC is in training, so they're pretty chill, and but they're also very patient. I've done a lot of things up here where I've kind of screwed up a procedure or something, and they are very, very good about just working through it with you. It's really kind of set up geared toward that. Wings Level, you're in. Good evening. How are you? Nice to see you. All right, let's give this guy a call and let's get our clearance. Winnipeg Tower. Good evening. Air Canada 816 with Zulu IFR 2 Yellowknife.
Air Canada 816, Edmonton Tower. Good evening. runway 02, squawk 4016.
Cleared to Yellowknife, Gabot 1 departure. Fly the planned route. We will be expecting runway 2 and squawking 4016. Air Canada 816.
Air Canada 816, read back correct. Thanks for the information, Zulu. Push and start your discretion. Call for taxi.
All right, we'll give you a call for taxi, 816. Okay.
Evening, Western 219, information Zulu, clearance to Kelowna.
Oops.
West Jet
Let's get this guy pulled up here.
Here you are. You're cleared to the Kelowna Airport by
And
Gabot
I
1
am
departure,
using...
flight planned route. Departure
I
runway
might
02,
do
squawk
this.
4130.
Turn him down just a little bit for now. We'll come back to him. Those of you that are familiar with the Toliss, you know that there's this interactive sim control system that you use to load and all that good stuff. So we're going to do that. We're also using our classic sim brief here as well to give us all the information. Mike Stein, hello, man. Mike, exclamation point giveaway. Get yourself a raffle ticket. $25 gift card giveaway at the end of the stream. All right, passengers. 122 today. Kind of a light load for us. The cargo 3,000. Yeah, that's about right. And block fuel we'll say 6.8. Give us a little extra. All right, we'll apply the load settings. Just do a quick defuel refill. Here's one other thing about this that's different is it has de-icing, which the A321 does not have. JPC giveaway indeed. Oh, you already did it. Never mind. You're ahead of things as always. All right, we'll come back to that here in just a little bit. JPC, welcome. Happy Tuesday, my man. Nice to see you, buddy. All right, so let's come in here then and let's get some things going. We can show JPC how much we've forgotten about his training that he's put us through here. All right, actually, first things first, we need to set our transponder code and get the altimeter in, and then we can, if that's right, the scare bus, baby. Nothing scary about this baby. This is, she's a lover, no doubt about it. She's not scary at all. 4016. Okay, that's going to go to TARA, and this needs to come to on. I think if I left it on auto, it'd probably be okay, but sometimes I've noticed that in my pilot client, if I leave it on auto, it doesn't squawk mode Charlie. So I was just put that to on. And then altimeter was 2999er. So we'll get that set here. Once, twice ish, and 3 times. It's the Lionel Richie flow right there. Once, twice, 3 times. You guys know what I'm about to sing. I'll hold off. I won't sing it for you. And then flight directors are supposed to come off, so we're going to turn them off. All right, now into the route planning. So we are going to go Charlie, Yankee, Echo, Golf to Charlie, Yankee, Zulu, Foxtrot. We are Air Canada 816. We have a filed cruise altitude. Oh, cost index, first of all. Cost index 13. Oh, man. Pretty conservative cost index considering they're trying to get us all the way up to 380. And temperatures up there, let me guess, minus 50. It seems like that's a common temperature at Topic Cruise here. Let's just see how close we are. Minus 45. It's a balmy minus 45 up there. All right, let's get a wind request. There we go. Cruise at wind. It's 201 and 18. Yeah, so a headwind going up there, but not a terrible headwind. Only 18 knots. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. You're on call right now until midnight. Oh, man. Well, yeah, you've got a couple hours to go yet. I know you've been working your butt off lately, so I hope that they give you a little time off, to be honest with you. Fixie. Hi, Brett.
Fixie.
I'm going to put in just one descent wind here. I'm going to put in flight level 200, so 348 and 13. And that is at flight level 200. Honestly, you could put in 3 or 4 if you wanted to. I just kind of put that one in there just because I'm kind of being a little bit lazy. I don't know why they have wind request here because it never gives me anything other than the departure winds. So the Phoenix, if I do a wind request, I'll get all of this data put in. So it's kind of interesting. That's one of the things about Toliss that's a little bit different, I guess. Quote unquote working. Brett, make sure that you type exclamation point giveaway. Get your raffle ticket there, sir. I'm giving away a $25 gift card at the end of the night. And the original Godspeed. Hello, Scott. Welcome, man. Nice to see you, sir. Where was I? We need to, let's go to the flight plan here. Let's get this thing going. So we're departing runway 2. It's the Gabbett 1. Did you say Gabbett 1 or did you say Gabbett 2? Oh, man. Do I have an old... Interesting. I could have swore he said Gabbett... Nope, he said runway 2 Gabbett 1, so we're okay. I'm like, I just updated. Alright, Gabbett 1, no transition. Then we are Moto. Mike, Oscar, Tango, Oscar. Moto. That one in there, right? Yep, there we go. And then the Yellowknife VORY ZF. So a big long shot here, just a straight shot. There is no arrival into Yellowknife, but we are expecting right now. What are we expecting? Expecting runway 16. Better take a close look at that and just make sure that makes sense here. So Yellowknife, I think 16 is fine. That's the longer of the two, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so 16. Okay, very good. Runway 16. And what do we have? We probably have some kind of an arrival. Excuse me, an approach to 16, I would guess. Yeah, there's an RNAV or a VOR approach. We might even get the visual there. Skydive Rob, hello. Thank you for typing exclamation I can't talk today. Exclamation point giveaway. You are in the drawing, sir. And happy Tuesday to you guys. Skull, everyone. I'm in a great mood tonight, if you can't tell. I am officially on summer vacation. Finished up my last student today, and we'll be heading down. We'll be heading down Houston way starting tomorrow. So I'm in a very, very good mood. And Fixie, is that thing not just a hoot? That is a riot. Now, what in the heck is going on with that stupid Arrow? I loaded up in that sucker. That thing stinks, man. It's got no performance. What in the sounds are horrible. Like, was it that bad? Am I just misremembering? But that V-Sky or V-Flight Air 150 is awesome. I love it. I love it. The Arrow, is it the Turbo Arrow 3? Or am I Archer 3? I thought it was Arrow 3. Anyway, the other one that I mentioned, it is not good. I don't know what's going on there, but it needs some work. All right, where was I? Flight plan. So everything is good there. You know what I think we need to do, though, is we do need to do this runway. Let's see. What do we want? Do we dare attempt an RNAV? Oh my gosh. Let's see what they have here. RNAV, not runway 10. RNAV Zulu. We could try an RNAV Zulu from probably Gosh, I don't know that it matters, honestly. Nalvo. Let's say Nalvo. That way we're on kind of left traffic here. All right, runway. Where is it? RNAV Zulu. Okay, no star. Via. Nalvo. All right, no transition. There, that looks good. Well, let's find out if it looks good. Let's walk through it here. But the 150 and the Twinkie, can't wait for them to update the Cherokee. Yeah. I tell you what, I like their stuff. I just don't know what's going on with the. I thought it's the Aero 3, but anyway, I digress. They did a lot of work to the avionics and things like that. That's kind of fun, but it just like it. The sounds are not good, and the performance was just absolutely hideous. Okay, so we're out of here. I need to pull up this. Here's what I'm looking at, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth tonight. I need to look at this departure here, Gabbett 1. And we're going to try to make sure that we're flying this guy here. So we're runway heading out to Ovuto, then to Gabbett, and then from Gabbett it looks like we get a vector. All right, very good. Maintain 6,000 or whatever, 6,000 or fly the planned altitude, whichever is lower. So that'll be 6,000 for us. So Gabbett, Ovoto Gabbett, then manual, then moto, then Yellowknife, then over to. Oh, it's kicking us. It's kicking us out here on kind of a strange. Let's look at this again. Oops, sorry, approach. RNAV Zulu 16. So it's almost like it's flying us. It's flying us here. Oh, we're at Nalvo, sorry, and then Oddsall. So that's right. It's just kind of small on the screen, so it doesn't really look like it's, well, maybe it's because there's a discontinuity, because it looks to me like it just kind of goes straight ahead. But here at Yellowknife, I'm expecting, if not before, I'm expecting some vectors to Nalvo, and then we'll be coming in kind of on a left-hand pattern there. We shall see. That's also part of flying up here, is learning about these procedures and how they handle stuff like that. Oh, okay, Fixie, you said they're working through those issues. Gotcha. The one thing I will give them credit for is they do update their stuff and try to keep it in good working condition. But I'll be honest, the other thing is they don't need that a lot. Like a lot of their aircraft, you'll notice they have an initial release and then like one update, and it works great. So like they tend to put stuff out that is like it's ready to rock and roll. So anyway, I forgot to set the initial altitude at 6,000. We will do that. All right. Let's see, the RadNav. We need to have the YEX VOR here activated. That looks good. Now we're going to go to init B, and we're going to start to put all this good stuff in here. Zero field weight again, just kind of working off of that. Toliss screen was 59.4. And all this stuff has already been loaded in there, so we don't have to worry about that. Block fuel is 6.8. And that looks good. All that stuff is in. Good deal. Perf page now. So we've got all this stuff now, again, just comes from the Toliss screen. So we will, we're going to pick a flaps 1 plus flex, and we're going to just work off of, runway 2. So 147, 47, 49. We've got a CG at 28.4, which gives us a trim of up 0.7. Flex temp is 71. We can have the packs on. Okay. 147. And 149. Good. Flaps are 1. We are up 0.7 and 71 on the flex temp. All right, beautiful. That looks good. That looks good. And might not be horrible for us to put some information in since it is only about an hour and 20 minutes. Let's put some information in for Yellowknife right now and see how that works. I don't know what's going on upstairs. I don't know if you can hear that, but my dogs are going crazy. Yes, Scott. In fact, I was going to test that out tonight a little bit, show you what it looks like, and you guys can kind of see for yourself what you think. All right, up at Yellowknife right now, 15 miles of visibility, scattered at 9,000, broken at 240, temps 19, 2.023, is QNH. I think they're trying to play ball with Mom, and my one of my dogs will just take a ball and just literally drop it right in front of you over and over again until you pick it up and throw it to him. The louder he can be with the ball, the more he feels like he will help you out. Winds are calm. 000 at 00. Can I put it in that way? Is that how you do that? Okay, that works. And then for the RNAV, my barrow here is 925. All right. Okay, that looks good. And then we do have a go-around phase all put in there for us. Cool. So let's go perf page here on number 2. That gets all of our information up there. That can go back to flight plan. That's good. Check my parking brake before we go on dog patrol. Yeah, no. My wife is upstairs, so I think we're good to go there, hopefully. Usually you only do approach on the ground for flights less than an hour. Oh, okay. All right. I'm in the ballpark, so okay. I couldn't remember what the cutoff was that you told me there, but that makes sense. All right. Terrain radar can come on, and flight directors can come back on as well. Altitude confirmed set. I think we're ready for pushback. I got to figure out where I'm at and what I'm doing here. Let's brief the push. Let's brief the... Whoops, that's the flight plan. Let's brief the push. Let's brief the taxi. And let's just go over the departure one last time here. Runway 2. Okay, so we're going to push back with our nose right. Probably be giving Bravo down here to Oscar to runway 2. So nose right, Bravo, Oscar. And then we need... That's the Gabbett 1. It's runway heading up to 6,000. Yep, we're expecting Ovotu and then Gabbett, and then we're expecting some radar vectors from Gabbett. Probably cleared direct Yellowknife at that point in time. Awesome. There it is, my good man. Hey, Mike, while I've got you, can I ask just one question about this route? So this is the sim brief when it generates the route. I am noticing something, and I can't figure out what it is. So, I got everything here. This is saying Yellowknife, runway 30, but this very first little bit of information, I have no idea what that is referring to. I thought at one point maybe that was like your spot on the airport, but I don't know what that means. It's clearly not a waypoint. What is that information there, by the way? Can you enlighten me on that? Flight level 380. Okay. I don't remember what the front part is. Okay, that makes sense then. NO044. I'll have to take a look. That makes okay, that makes sense. All right, thank you for that. That helps. That helps. True airspeed maybe. Okay. Wow, we'll check it out. So 400, thinking maybe 450-ish on the airspeed. All right. Okay. All right. I always just take it out because it just causes an error on the routing. So, all right. So we're gonna request pushback here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We're here, and probably just pull up a little bit further here, just so we can kind of get away from the side. There's probably a jet blast over here or something like that.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Awesome. Okay. We better get APU started. Let's turn that on here. Whoops. We're looking for any errors here, and I don't see anything, so that looks good. Go ahead and push start. Seatbelts, no smoking, emergency lights can come on, and everything else to this point is good. We are getting ready to move here. I should have the nav lights on beforehand. We'll put the beacon light on right now. And let's just make sure in the, whoops. I don't have the Avatab plug-in, by the way.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Ground services, we're gonna take the chocks off. I'm gonna wait to disconnect the external power until we have APU completely up and running here, which it is close. 86, 87, 90. Almost there. Alright, there we go. APU is available. APU bleed can come on. External power can be disconnected, and that's also disconnected. Sweet.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
This pushback chick is hilarious. Here we go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, let's do it. Let's get some fuel pumps ready to go here, and we need to. This has the dual cooling thing for the Neo engine, so we turn on the ignition switch for just a moment here. Check and make sure everything looks copacetic there. We're pushing. Beautiful. We'll go dual cooling on. Get a little confirmation ding. Yeah, it's rainy. Rainy here. Oh, here comes a King Air or something. That's pretty cool. Man, how great are the airport environment effects of X-Plane 12. Pretty darn cool. Alright, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and get 2 going. It's going to give us a little engine cooling timer countdown here. And then it'll start. Oh, never mind. Not available. I must have turned it on too soon. Could be the plane number, you think? That could very well be, Scott. Alright, so I screwed up the dual cooling. I know that if you turn that on too soon after you put the ignition switch on, it doesn't work right. So that's probably what happened. Okay, that's a good start there. Alright, sister, how far are you taking me?
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Yeah. I thought I was good there, but I guess I must have been just a little bit quick. Fortunately, that is one of the things. I think it's only a oh, you go 1 then 2? Ah. I have that backwards then. Okay, engine, I'm going to change that around. I have that totally backwards on my checklist. Okay. Everything is good to go there. Okay, I'm going to turn the ATC back up, guys, so it's going to get a little louder. Hopefully you can hear everything.
Disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
All right. Good start on both. Let's go ahead and kill the ignition switch. We will turn the APU bleed off and the master switch off. All right, everything else is good here. Lights are all out, so that looks like what I need here. Okay, let's set the trim here up 0.7 right there. Let's arm the spoiler, and let's set our flaps to 1. Oh, okay. That makes sense. No anti-ice is needed just yet, although we will keep a close eye on things. The temperature here is it's only +9. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on things. All right, let's get a hold of tower and let's get our taxi. And tower, Air Canada 816 is ready for taxi.
Air Canada 816, tower, roger, runway 02, altimeter 3000, taxi. Victor Bravo Alpha, hold short runway 02.
Victor Bravo Alpha and 3000. And by the way, do we give you the ATIS when we report ready for taxi?
Air Canada 816, you don't really need to, I guess, since you already gave it to me when you were cleared. Yeah, I'd probably just let you know if it changed.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure we kind of had that procedure right. Thanks, Air Canada 816. Okay. Well, it's more of a confirmation thing for ATC than it is anything else. All right, lights are on. What else do I have here? Let's check flight controls. Full right, center, full left, center, elevator up, center, back, center, rudder, left, right, and left. Looks good. Brakes are working as well. Okay, we will set the auto brakes to max. We come down here and we turn on, even though none of this stuff yet works, I don't think. We're going to put the predictive wind shear on, the weather on 2, and weather and turbulence, we'll put that there. Again, I don't think any of that is, I don't think it's working just yet, but maybe at some point in time. All right, here we go. It's a little bit of a left-hand turn over here. There's Victor running kind of right to left. That's working. Never quite know with your throttle quadrant. What could happen? What could happen? I know it's not that much smaller than the A321, but for some reason it just feels like a little baby bus. I know the 319 is the baby bus, but for some reason this 320 just feels also like almost like it's a little sports car, and not quite like the SUV, the 321 SUV. Whoa, hey, hello, Mike. When you're flying one variant to the next, does it feel that much different? Or have you just gotten so used to it that it doesn't really matter? Oh, Scott. That's pretty much any aircraft I try to land at, tell you right. It's one of those deals. Anybody coming that way? I don't see anybody, so this is our turn. This is Alpha. Since it is a little bit longer, you want to make sure you don't tail strike. I got you.
Airport contact
120.5 when airborne. Air Canada 816, clear for takeoff, runway 2. Shoot. Okay, here we go. 2 good engines. And there's flex set. Uh-oh, something it doesn't like. I think my throttle quadrant is a little off, is what it's saying right there. That is one thing about trying to set up these, that your physical quadrant and what shows on the sim, sometimes it's a little bit off and you get that error. There's rotate. Climbing away. Gear coming up.
Contact at Cinema 5002.
I don't know. Yeah, see, you can see it's a little, like, just a little off. Yeah, sorry, guys. There's not much I can do about that other than recalibrate. Having a departure, Air Canada 816, climbing 1000. Oops. My apologies. We're climbing 400. Well, you know what, my old eyes, we just missed a 0 there. Yeah, climbing 4,800 now. Holy cow.
816 Roger, identified. Turn left, direct Mo2 on course, to climb flight level 210.
Alright, direct Mo2 on course and up to 380, Air Canada 816.
Okay, 816, that's flight level 210 for your altitude.
210, man, I'm struggling. 816. I'm trying to do too many things at once, guys. Too many things at once here. There we go. Alright, left turn. We're going to go down here. We're going to go direct. Muto. Nope. Muto. Insert that. Let's go to autopilot 1. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good. There we go. Now it's going to... Yeah, where's it trying to go? That wasn't a very clean intercept. It's showing that. We are... Oh, there it is. Now it's intercepting. We're coming up to Muto. Muto.
Annie West reminding you to read the chat.
And down to lever climb. And here again, it's a tough thing for me to feel. I don't have the detents. That's probably what you guys are saying in the chat, isn't it? I'm sorry if it is. Yep. Oh, but look at my speed though. What's going on with my speed, guys? Why am I so slow? I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I'm gonna have to kind of do this.
Wish at 175, identified, turn left, direct Andy on course, maintain 6000.
Alright, I'm gonna go vertical. I'm gonna crank the vertical speed down and get something going here. Alright, back to lever climb. There we go. I know you guys are probably walking me through this in the chat, and I apologize that I'm not quite able to be with you here, but I did something very poorly here. Boy, it's not loving me. Did I accidentally hit my speed brakes? What's getting like a little bit of stick shake here, aren't I?
175, climb flight level 210. I'm fine about 210, wish at 175.
Alright, it's coming off of autopilot, which is fine. I'm gonna try to level off a little bit. I wonder if I'm getting some ice. Remember that one time, Mike, that I had the icing problem? I'm just gonna level here a little bit, turn on the anti-icing. This is a little bit of what it did when that one time I was flying out of Jackson Hole. I'll look at chat, I promise, here in just a second, just as soon as I'm sure I'm not going to fall out of the sky. But there we go. Now our speed's coming back up.
Annie
Okay.
West reminding you to read the chat.
Guys, I'll try to get over there just as soon as I possibly can. I'm just a little bit nervous about taking my eyes off the instruments here. All right, let's see if it'll go back in. And let's give it to the computer here. Let's give it to the FMC. I think we're back on. All right, let me see what's going on. All the chat here. All right, it all starts up. Lever climb. Okay, maybe the pitch trim wasn't set properly. Gosh, I thought it said up 0.7, which is what I thought I set. I'll have to go back and watch that on the VOD. All right. Lever climb, thrust levers. Rob was saying that same thing. 3502, Air Canada 816. See ya. 3502.
Choosing.
Oh, Kevin, you're here just in time, man. I just about botched the departure on giveaway night. All right, let's see. Lever climb, pull the altitude. Yeah, JPC was wanting me to take over way sooner than I did. Come off of the autopilot. Yeah, yep. All right. Center, hello, Air Canada 816. Looks like we're climbing 15,000. Not ice this time. Pilot Air Canada 816.
816, it does look like it's climbing through 15,000. Climb flight level 380.
380, Air Canada 816. All right, so JPC's thinking it had probably something to do with maybe pitch trim was misset. I should have come off of autopilot sooner, maybe just hand flew it a little bit longer. The bus is protecting me. All right. Oh, you need to give it to the plane. Oh, I see. So I had not yet, because this was showing vertical speed. It was wanting me. It was trying to fly that, and that's why. Oh, so it was pitching up way too high. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Whew. Okay. I was in VS for some reason. Yeah, had to get it out there. All right. It's silver time. Hi, Scotsman. Hello, man. Oh my gosh, that was an adventurous departure. Okay, we're through 18. We're going to go standard. So I don't know what it is about Northern Lights Tuesday, but something weird happens every time I fly up here. It's the Northern Lights Tuesday curse. Airbus take the wheel. That's good, Mike. Yep. Vertical speed is the only mode that doesn't protect airspeed. Yep. That is true. Okay, well, welcome. And Iowa Scotsman, thank you so much for 25 months. By the way, if you haven't already, please type !giveaway. Get yourself a ticket. We're doing a gift card giveaway at the end of the night tonight. Get yourself a raffle ticket. We already have several people that are in. And if I don't, for some reason, make it successfully down into Yellowknife, which it may be a distinct possibility, despite all the automated safety systems that are found in this airplane, I'll still give you the giveaway from the smoldering pile of wreckage, wherever it happens to be. Thank you, Iowa Scotsman. You are in, Ron. And Kevin, you are in, sir.
Walker 2582, you're clear the RNAV runway
Well,
runway 16 approach by LA. Call the tower.
Just when you think you got it figured out, you don't.
118.5 on climb today. Cleared RNAV Zulu 16 Zulu, call tower on
I lose the watch. That's probably the issue. All right. The departure error, I'm almost positive. I think I need to recalibrate my Bravo. Is it will sometimes, like, one of the two levers will get into flex, and the other one will be either slightly above or slightly below. So I've had that message come on now a couple different times. I think it's time for me just to go in and recalibrate here. All right, how are we doing? Everything else is looking pretty good. I'm leaving anti-icing on for now as we're flying into a cloud, although we may be high enough. Yeah, actually nope, true air temp is still in, I think, icing range. We'll just leave it on. Yeah, I wonder what I did, JPC. I thought I got it turned on the heading. I got the altitude reset. I wonder if as I was resetting the altitude, I wonder if I accidentally, I wonder if I clicked on the knob as I use the scroll wheel to change the numbers like you're twisting the dial, but if you click on the left button, it pushes in or pulls out the knob, and that's what either puts it into FMC mode or vertical speed mode. I'm wondering if I did that as I was scroll wheeling. I wonder if I accidentally pushed a button, popped it into vertical speed mode. But I did not notice that in time, so nope, that wasn't it. The Melvin climb list: 1 panic, 2 push buttons, all the buttons. Yep. Oh, you ran it back? Okay. So I wonder what happened there. I moved the altitude as it was leveling off. Ah. Okay. Because I was leveling at 6,000. Okay. Stupid computers. Right, Matt? Come on. Dumb computers. Not my fault. Alright, well, that's good to know. I didn't know that. So that's good to know. DC, welcome, man. Type exclamation point giveaway and get yourself a ticket to our $25 gift card giveaway. It's the June celebration, guys. Can you believe it? We are already a little over halfway through June, and man, it's awesome. Summertime, and the living's easy. Yeah, defective crayon. What I wouldn't give for a good old Navamatic 400 or something like that. Thank you guys so much for coming. It's been an awesome month, awesome day. And all I can say is this, Matt. If Everett's Air Cargo doesn't hire you on in some capacity, they're missing out. They're missing out. I didn't realize there were so many Everett's livery Everett's DC6 liveries either. Those are really awesome. Those are really, really awesome. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, head on over to my flight sim photos in my Discord, and check out some of the awesome pictures that Defective Crayon's been posting. He's doing some Everett's Air Cargo stuff up in Alaska, man, and of course, there's no shortage of scenic locations up there. That DC6 in and amongst the mountains of Alaska, oh, it's something to behold, I'm telling you what. You know, Defective Crayon you know, it's semantics at this point, right? I figured why they were calling it Northern Lights Tuesday. It was some kind of drug reference, to be honest with you. I've been hanging around high school kids too long. Yeah, it's so fun to watch him stream that Good Fixins, because it's just like, it's just, at this point in time, it's just like an extension to him. And it's just like he knows where everything is, where it should be. I'm always fiddling with the freaking carb heat and crap, and I'm always catching some engine on fire. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Hey, good luck with that, by the way. That's going to be awesome. It'll be great to have some extra ATC up there in the Anchorage area. I'm assuming you'll be the northern part. You'll be up Alaska way. You won't be Anchorage Center that also covers Hawaii. Is that right? Yeah, forget carb heat. It's not needed. Oh, okay. Ah, maybe that's my problem. Is I'm always fiddling with that, with the cowl flaps, and just like I never can seem to get the engines to be happy. But I actually uninstalled it a while ago because I just was like, I had to walk away for a little bit because it had been about 5 flights in a row that I just was not able to manage those engines correctly, and I'm like, nope, I'm going to come back later on. It's kind of like the Boeing 247D, to be honest with you, although the 247D feels much more random. Like, you can do pretty much everything that you normally do, and it can work fine one time and totally work differently the next time, and that's frustrating to me. So I haven't flown the 247D in quite a while. And I know there's a temperature consideration in the oil and all that stuff, but it's just a little too much random failures in that plane. I don't know. Yeah. It's a cool plane. I mean, it's really interesting and has a lot of things that are a lot of fun, but like at a certain point, you kind of need to be able to fly it for more than 20 miles. And you're right. Yeah, Fixie, you're right. It probably won't ever be fixed, which is too bad. But, well, hey, we're just about up to cruise, guys, which is awesome. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. We're going to take a look at... All right, I got somebody checking in on me. It's Kenny. He's checking in, providing a little Canadian Air Force. Yeah. All right, we're on our way up to cruise. I was going to show you the new feature here that is part of the Navigraph Charts Unlimited subscription now. It's this little icon right here. It's a little bit of a weather feature. So let me zoom out. Let's go to our high IFR charts and let's see where we're at. Okay, there we are. So here's what you get, by the way, if you've ever wondered if maybe you're on the fence about, you know, $7-8 a month for the unlimited. This is a new feature that's kind of cool. So this is the radar. So you click down here and you have all these options now. So we'll start with radar, and what that does is kind of what you think. It just shows you sort of what's happening in the area right now. See the storm activity that's moving here and there. So that's the radar function. Okay, you have an AirMet or an Air Sigmet and a CWA, and so again, all of this stuff here, nothing really going on where we're at, but you know, you've got your icing, IFR conditions. A lot of this I don't know. There's turbulence. I don't know what MTW is, to be honest with you. I have to kind of learn all those, but you can see we don't really have anything. Like, it's looking pretty good where we're at, right? It may, JPC, you probably know what those. Oh, mountain waves. Mountain waves. Okay, awesome. So not surprisingly through here, mountain waves. But yeah, that's the AirMet. Gosh, I'll keep on calling it AirMet. Air SigMet and C2BA map. There's a METAR map, which pretty much just gives you kind of an overview. You know, red dot, blue dot, green dot, pink dot, and again we're showing VFR conditions, and it only gives you one thing at a time here. So temperature, like we're 10, 16, you got all these temps. There's your dew points if you want them. Visibility, you know, again, looks like we're 4 nautical miles there. Everywhere else is green. Here's a 3 nautical mile. Got your ceilings, which is kind of helpful, you know, if you're doing some VFR stuff. And then the winds, you get the wind barbs, and you can kind of see what's going on there. Again, we're fighting a headwind for the most part, really pretty much all the way through. It does look like it's kind of swirling around the, well, a little bit of a tailwind when you get north of Yellowknife, interestingly enough. But so that's the METAR function. Here's the turbulence function, which again, kind of cool. It shows where you can expect the turbulence along the way, and that also obviously moves as your, you know, as your weather systems change. And it's going to be a pretty nice night for us. Maybe a little bit of turbulence as we get a little bit later in the evening up there close to Yellowknife. Then we have icing, and yeah, we're kind of in that icing area, so I'm glad we have it on right now. And the more purple, the more severe, so it's good we have that on. Let's see, reflectivity. So I don't really know what this honestly is, and but apparently we had some out of what is reflectivity? I don't even know. Gonna go get something to eat. All right, cool, JPC. Thanks for being here, buddy, and I'll try to do better next time. I'm sorry. Thanks for the help, though. That was good to know on that leveling off and going automatically to vertical speed. I will hopefully not make that mistake again. So yeah, I don't know. Reflectivity, I'm going to have to see what that is. Here's cloud cover. We're kind of going through it right now. It's going to be nice and clear where we're at, but again, you can kind of see what's going on cloud-wise. The lighter it is, the lower the clouds. We have your ISA temps. Kind of see where we're at here. It's warmer, the more red it gets. There's the tropopause, and that has to deal with the jet stream, if I'm not mistaken. I don't totally understand that. Well, I don't hardly understand it at all, but I think that has something to do with the tropophase, the jet stream. And then the cloud tops here, yeah, we're just should be nice and clear from here on out. So anyway, kind of a, you know, kind of a nice feature. I don't think you're going to be able to necessarily like I know it says METAR, but like I don't think you're going to tune that in necessarily get all your weather at you know, Yellowknife. Like it would be kind of cool if you could you know, click on it and just get everything like you do on Sky Vector, but you don't. You kind of have to go through each thing here piece by piece. So I don't know, but as a whole overview, it's kind of nice. Then you can of course turn it off and just go back to kind of what you have otherwise. So yeah, as I keep messing around with it, guys, I'll let you know more of what I'm thinking. And at first, I didn't necessarily love the updated Navigraph charts, but now the more I use them, the more I do like them. Okay, well, we are now at cruise. Top of cruise 380, and let me just make sure that everything is taken care of that I should have lights. I don't. Oh, geez, I left the lights on. Holy moly. We had that. Didn't have strobes on yet. Wow, I really didn't do a very good job on the departure today. I really botched that departure. All right. Passenger signs are on. I'll turn them off for now. Barrow's on standard, and we're good. I know, dude. I am in vacation mode, and I think my brain is already shut off. This time tomorrow night, by the way, I'll be down close to the Denver International Airport. And with any luck, I'll have an armful of granddaughter, or I'll probably be on a bike ride with grandson or something like that. And then hop in a jet plane, Denver to Houston on Thursday. Should be into Houston in the afternoon. Try to get checked in, and we are planning on having some dinner together somewhere, guys. So if you are on my Discord and you're going to be in Houston that Thursday night, we're trying to organize kind of a late dinner, about 8 o'clock local time, and we're still trying to figure out the exact place, but we've got 7 or 8 people that are planning on being there. We'd love to have you. Come on by, and that's my main goal, is to just connect with as many of you guys as I possibly can. So, yeah, Matt, I'm bummed that you're not going to be there. I am really bummed, but yeah, I get it. You've been all over. You've been the Johnny Cash of people lately, man. You've been all over the place. That trip you took to Anchorage last month, man, looks like the trip of a lifetime. Those pictures that you shared were just unbelievable. Next year, cool. It worked out really good for me. I'm coming down with my wife. She's got a sister that lives down there, and so she'll kind of go her way and I'll go my way. I'll do the Flight Sim Expo thing, and she'll go hang out with her sister, and then that last day we're gonna go up Sunday and spend time with her family and come back on Monday. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be like, I kind of am on vacation, but it'll really feel like vacation when I'm getting on that airplane, if you know what I mean. A 777, believe that? A 777 from Denver to Houston. 777 for like an hour and 50-minute flight. I don't know. I've never flown on a 777, so San Diego was great. You didn't even go to the expo. Just drove south every afternoon till 2 a.m. to chill at the Expo TRACON. Oh, nice. Yeah. And I think that's going to be probably me a lot. Like I've been to a lot of trade shows in education, and so, you know, I there's going to be some product demos and some people I want to listen to. But by and large, I just want to hang out and visit with people, and that's going to be my main goal. So I don't know how best to do that, because it'll be my first trip down, but we'll figure it out. And if you are down there and you see me, come say hi. Please do, because like 99% of you guys, I don't know what you look like. I only know you by your screen name and maybe a conversation we've had via Discord or something like that. But you know, like, how can you forget this? All right, it's going to be burned into your memory forever. So please come say hey, and let's break bread. Let's have a Dr. Pepper or something together. And yeah, just the hooligan. Well, I heard about that hooliganism and breaking chairs and all that stuff you young guys do, I guess. All I know is you must look like Jeff Bridges, because that's your profile picture, Steve H.E. Dell. What's going on, man? Oh, you guys, I'm so pumped. I really am. Yeah, you and me both. All right, so let's see what's going on in the world here. Oh, for some reason it didn't take my flight route here. Very nice of Volanta, by the way, to cause all these crashes lately. I don't know if you're having some issues. Good fixins. Remember when I told you that the Cessna 150 crashed when I landed the other day? It was a Volanta problem. All right, here we are. For some reason, it's not tracking me, but it's got that going here. Looks like there's maybe another guy following us. Maybe some people coming the other way too. Yep. There's another A320 Neo. But yeah, and so it was being. I don't know if you guys use Volanta, but like there was a period of time where like 6 days in a row I opened it up and it said, "There's an update. There's an update. There's an update." I'm like, this has got to be a mistake. So I, like the first 4 times I updated, then I stopped. Well, apparently I needed to update because there was a landing rate calculator script that was causing people to causing your sim to crash whenever you touch down. 757 Spy Dave, hello, welcome. And Raiders from the 757 Spy channel, how's it going? We are doing a quick Volanta stocking of our friends here. Mr. Arco going from Vegas to Heathrow, I believe. And then we have Sphinx Onion. Nice, he's flying up here in the Arvo liner. What's an Arvo liner? That sounds like our kind of airplane right there. And then I don't know if there's other people here in the area yet.
Swanson?
Tim Dog, what is up? What is up?
I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
Dave, thanks so much, my friend. It's so nice to see you. Happy Tuesday. I hope your flight went well. Guys, it's the hardest working man in flight simulation. 757 Spy. And really enjoy sitting in and watching what you do. And you make it look so easy. You can fly the plane. You can talk to chat. You can talk to ATC. And he does not have a problem with his vertical speed getting pushed on accidentally like I did. So anyway, defective crayon. Yes, indeed. I was just Volanta stalking you. You're up there in the Fairbanks area. Very nice, very nice. And then Tabletop Android Mark is up there flying. He's down the Virgin Islands. There must be some pilot club thing going on down there. But let's see. We've had some follows. The Big Beefcake. Thank you very much for the follow. And Loviz, thank you as well, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. KW Doc, Skull. Just about out of beverage here. So, how are the Northern Lights? You know, Dave, this is a really fun event to fly. Picture Moncton Monday, but like Moncton Monday's intensity levels here, and this is kind of down here. So, it's just a part of the world that is awesome to fly. I mean, it's Yellowknife, Canada. It's Fort McMurray, and it's either Calgary or Winnipeg, just right in there. And yeah, it's a cool spot. So. Cream Cheese 36, hello. First time, or not first time chatter, but Raider from 757. Good to see you again. And you're back to continue judgment. Okay, JPC. So for everybody coming over, by the way, from the 757 Spy channel, hello, welcome. My name is Brant. This is the Melvin Leroy channel. Melvin was my grandfather. He's the guy that got me involved in aviation. And well, this is as far, unfortunately, as I was able to get in simulation. But anyway, that's the channel's namesake. I do a little of everything on this stream. It's probably leans a little more towards general aviation for the most part. But you'll catch me in an Airbus from time to time. You catch me in a helicopter from time to time. Vintage airliners are really my guilty pleasure. And so... But yeah, I do a little bit of everything. Nothing real well, kind of the jack of all trades and master of none, and it kind of shows. You're not going to mistake me for a real life pilot, that's for sure. But we have a lot of fun, and the best part of my streams are the community. Cream Cheese, I have been great. I was just telling everybody a few minutes ago that I am officially on summer break. I just finished my last student. Finished him up in summer school today, so life is good, and yeah, it's it's a good time of year. So life is good anyway, but it's especially nice when you get a little bit of a break. So and making plans to go to Houston, actually pulling out of here tomorrow to make my way down to Denver, which is where I fly out of. So kind of shifting into that mode as well. And yeah, it's been an awesome stretch. So we're doing the Northern Lights Canada event, which again you kind of heard me talking to Spy about that. If you've never done this before, it's the is this the Manitoba area? I don't know what province this is, but it's just a good excuse to fly Calgary, Edmonton, Fort McMurray, Yellowknife, and yeah, the event itself is set up as a bit of a training tool for the Canadian ATC in this area, this sector, and they do it every Tuesday. So they tower up at least 3 fields, and so it's a really good way if you've never flown in Canada and you're like a little bit nervous about that. This is a great event because it's very low paced with 3 fields. It's none of these huge like 100 planes coming in. You know, it's not an FNO, but it gets you familiar with, you know, how to request clearance, how to depart an airspace, how to enter an airspace, like what phraseology they use. It's very, very similar to what you see in the States, by the way. There's good fixins in the beautiful Cessna 150, the V-Flight Air 150. But yeah. Oh, your DC is in the defective crayons in the DC 6. So yeah, best of luck, Matt. You're from Toronto. Don't know much about up there. Yeah, cream cheese the territories. That's right, not provinces. There you go. Oh, here we go. All right, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Northwest Territories. All right. I gotta learn all these. I know Nova Scotia because I fly in Moncton Monday quite a bit. That's one of my favorite events. But yeah, anyway, that's what this is. And so set aside Tuesday night and come give it a try. The ATC is awesome and very patient. And it's just a good way to get familiar with the different airspaces. All right. Yeah, Shuzi, you know, and you can listen to me because I'll bung it up. You know, I'll make the mistake. Usually it's Rob Valkyrie. When we fly in a foreign airspace, I let Rob Valkyrie do all the requesting clearance and all that, so that I can listen to him and and hear what I'm supposed to say. And he does such a good job of deciphering all that. But yeah, Canada really is very similar. You know, one of the big differences. Oh, Tim Dog, yeah, only really a few. He's probably gonna list what I was about to say. The climb and descent applies following constraints unless they say otherwise. Yep, and so you contact. That's a biggie. Contacting departure on your own once you're airborne. So tower will clear you to depart, and then we'll tell you to contact departure once airborne. That is a different one. And the other one that I found, and this is similar to European airspace, is you don't file a departure. The ATC, you file the route, the ATC picks the departure for you. So you kind of have to be ready for anything there. But yeah, otherwise it's the transition levels are always 180. For the most part, Canada has done a really nice job of standardizing things for IFR flying. So almost every airspace, every major airport has a departure that's the same, which is basically runway heading, and you climb and maintain 3,000 or climb and maintain 5,000 or something, and then you get vectored on your way. So there's, you know, pretty much every major airport will have the Winnipeg 5 or the Calgary 3 or the, you know, Halifax 2, and all those are, again, it's just fly runway heading and climb and maintain, you know, 3,000 until they send you on your way. But hey, .34 is here. Tim, what's up, man? Does non-towered in Canada work pretty much the same as far as I know? And I think you even, I think you Squawk 1200 for VFR flight, and eastbound, westbound. I think those altitudes are similar. You know, you want an odd number as you're going east, so 3500, 5500. Yeah, everything that I've flown up here has been super similar to the States. The only difference VFR wise that I'm still kind of trying to work my way through is like the airspaces I don't think are necessarily called Bravo and Charlie and Delta and Echo. Those can be a little bit different. So that's, and I was hoping honestly that the VFR map would show a little bit of that, and it kind of does, but it's still like I'm still deciphering it. So here's Winnipeg, and here's the VFR map. So you can see, like, this is all controlled airspace here. And so, but I don't know if this is a Bravo ring, and this is a, I don't know what these rings are. So B, C, E, I mean, that's what they're labeled. And then, but I like, what's the, what's the altitude restrictions, all those things, that's what I don't know. And that's what I'm still trying to figure out and learn. But yeah, you can see it's a little different. It's just a little different setup for VFR flying. So what I need to do really is I need to bite the bullet and just do some like come out of Fort McMurray and do a flight following or something and see what the phraseology is. How do you request it? How do you report, how do you file a flight plan, a VFR flight plan? Those are the things I really need to do more of that. 0.34, just dropping in for a minute. Oh, you're at work with the plane on the way. Ah, okay, man. Oh, you're catching an early flight, but not to Houston. Dang it, Tim. Tim, outstanding picture, by the way, of the, was that a mandolin? Is that what I was looking at? It was a beautiful, beautiful string instrument, whatever it was. Thanks for sharing that. Pentagon. Rob, hello. Welcome. I am totally out of last little half a sip of welcome beverage. Mandolin, yeah. Tim, that's awesome. Well, safe travels, and thanks for checking in, man. I hope you have a good rest of your week. We'll catch you on the flip side of FSE. If any of us survive, I'll share pictures. Rob, how's it going? Happy Tuesday. All right, I need to start paying attention here a little bit more because I'm going to start getting talked to here. In fact, we're about halfway. I think what we're going to do is just brief our... We don't really have an official arrival into Yellowknife, but we can at least start thinking a little bit about what we're expecting here. We have filed the RNAV Zulu approach to runway 16. We're still expecting that, which what we're thinking we'll get is sometime either here at Yellowknife or before, south of Yellowknife. We're going to get vectored here to Nalvo or perhaps Aleru, unless we're given the visual approach, which it's visual conditions there, so it could be. But if we're going to fly this, we're expecting some vectors to Nalvo or Aleru. They want us to be at 2100 at Odzal, and that's when we'll turn inbound, and we'll pick up Radar, which is 4 DME. That's where we'll pick up the glide path, and I think I have all this stuff entered in here. There's Kenny Monster, Royal Air Force protection. But yeah, it's going to be pretty straightforward, guys. I think we're just going to rely a lot on ATC to give us altitude restrictions and vectors and airspeed restrictions and things like that. So we'll be ready to go. you've got stuff happening on FSE weekend. Well, shoot. Yeah, you know what though? Like there'll be other chances. All right, there'll be other chances to get together, and I'm just excited because it's the first one I've ever been to. So, yeah, I'm honestly looking forward to going, and it's funny because I don't really care a whole heck of a lot about any of the product demos or anything like that. I don't care about the captain's dinner. You know, I'm just excited to go and hang out, visit with you guys. So, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll make sure to share lots of pictures and lots of updates. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a live stream or not. I know that there's going to be some people that are going to do that, and I might just let them kind of do that and just sit in the background and chill. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. I might request a moment from the cockpit here. I would like to refill my beverage and just stretch my legs for a little bit. It's been an hour and a half or so. I think I'll give him a quick call. And Center Air Candidate 16, could we step away for about 5 minutes?
Air Candidate 16, not a problem. I'll just let you know you can plan for runway 16 in Yellowknife.
All right, we're planning 16, Air Candidate 16, and we'll report back here in just a sec. All right, guys, give me a moment. I'll be back.
1182 Wi-Fi route to CYE to Charlie Yankee Echo Golf Artist Charlie Yankee single contact.
American 1182 Edmonton Center. Good evening. You're identifying climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370 for Air Canada 1182.
Air 1182, what field are you flying to? Just one, turn left heading 290 to intercept localizer crew of the ILS 26 approaching.
I did hear Whiskey Papa requesting a clearance, so that's cool. Some VFR traffic. Awesome.
Air Canada 1182, can you please repeat the last destination?
Air Canada 1182, this is Edmonton Center. What's your destination airfield?
All right, anti-icing doesn't need to be on now. I guess that's what it's saying. Now, it also was saying that my ignition, was on. Oh, that ECAM message must have been all about my anti-icing. All right, let's check back in here and start thinking about making our way down. Pentagon, you got in the giveaway. Thank you. I forgot to mention that, guys. Exclamation point giveaway. We're going to give away a $25 gift card at the end of the night here when we get down on the ground. Air Canada 816, we're back.
Air Canada 1182, I'm asking you where you're flying to.
Oh, gosh. Tim Dog, you're in. Cream Cheese, you're in.
I'm arriving at Charlie Yankee Echo Golf.
I just must have stepped on somebody there accidentally. Sorry about that.
Air Canada 1182, I'm not really following what you just said there. I see that you filed to Saskatoon, but you're telling me that you're flying to Edmonton, but then verbally telling me that you're going to Winnipeg, so I'm really not
Whoa.
sure where you're headed.
That guy's having the same kind of day as I'm having.
So I filed all the way to Edmonton. CYEG.
This one, contact Murray Tower 118.1. Thanks for flying.
It is just a $25 gift card for whatever you'd like. Most people will
1182,
take like an xplane.org gift card, but I can just do just a PayPal, $25. You can go spend it on whatever you want. Flowers for your sweetie.
ILS 35 right.
Downwind Simi always wants to get a gift card to the St. Louis Downtown Plumber so he can finally get that bathroom sink fixed, but it could be whatever. Cream cheese, whatever you would like.
From Yellowknife all the way to Edmonton. CYEG.
Can 1182, I understand. That's what it says in your FMS. That's not what you
Well, maybe. Hey, I'm telling you what.
If you could do me a favor,
What 14-year-old young lady would not like $25 worth of flowers? Maybe you picked that lady out.
Yes, I have put my flight plan.
So, well, if you've got an email, then Cream Cheese, probably what we would do if you won is we'd hook you up with like a Sim Market gift card or an xplane.org gift card or something like that. I was going to say you could do something for your mom or your dad, but it's a little late for that, I guess. I don't know. But you let me know. I just celebrated my 33rd wedding anniversary, so I can help you out in that department. And as you can see, I don't look like a movie star, so I got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Russia 1468, you're identified. Climb flight level 350 and caution traffic entering 12 o'clock, 10 miles is 7:30.
All right. I need to, in all seriousness now, I don't need to do that. I need to pick up my next frequency here, which is, looks like Yellowknife Tower on 18.5. All right.
1468, direct
We'll be ready there. Let's get our... And Center, Air Canada 816, we're back.
Cargo.
Cargo Fire. Happiest of Tuesdays, my friend. Great to see you, sir. And, yeah, Skull. Why so serious? What are you talking about? I was thinking I messed something up there, so that was what I was kind of momentarily thinking. I won't let that happen again. Sorry about that. No, man, life is grand. I've just officially hit summer break, and so transitioning into vacation mode. And so, man, I'm anything but serious right now. Just walked in, he said, "Oh, you said I was serious?" I don't know what I was. I say a lot of things, Cargo Fire. Stuff just comes out of my mouth. I don't even know. Cargo Fire exclamation point giveaway. Get yourself in for the gift card giveaway. $25 at the end of the flight here today. Oh, we haven't done this yet. Yeah, got some default non-ortho up here, guys. I fly this route enough. I really feel like I need to probably generate some more ortho tiles in between Edmonton and Yellowknife. I've got the whole Yellowknife area carved out, but yep, I've got that whole Yellowknife area carved out. I've got the Edmonton, Calgary area, but the in between. We were gonna do the Arnav Zulu approach, and sorry, I'm pulling up the chart right here from Nalvo. Direct Nalvo down to 16,000 there, candidate 16. Actually, I'm sorry, Air Candidate 16. Confirm you want us to descend to 16,000, or we're expecting runway 16. And sorry, Air Canada 816. I think I stepped on you there.
No problem. 14 Whiskey Papa at center. 14 Whiskey Papa. 4 Whiskey Papa. Thanks for your patience there. You're identified. Current information in Yellowknife is Bravo and landing runway 16. We got Bravo, landing 16 at Yellowknife. Couple things. Canada 2100, descend 6,000.
Stepped on again. Sorry, Fixie. You I gotta make sure he wants it. And Air Canada 16. I just want to confirm. Do you want us to also descend to 16,000?
Air Canada 816. No, not yet.
All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, good fixins. You GA guys, come on. You're just in my way. Well, all right. We're on the approach. A little bit of an early vector, but I can understand that. You know, get us out, get us on the way, get us around that GA traffic. I think that's awesome, by the way. Good fixins. There he is, messing around. Oh, look at we got some traffic coming out. That's cool. Ooh, A320. Nice. 2 of them coming out there. It's a pretty big bird to make that little trip down to Winnipeg. Let's check the traffic here. Yep, about 4 and 8. That's about what you get up here. So, again, this is another reason why I think it's really nice if you're just trying to break into Canadian, procedures and things like that. This is a really nice way to do it, because you're not going to get into a situation where you just have a ton. Yeah, so here's 11 and 17 coming out of Winnipeg. You know, that's about as busy as it's going to get. You know, not quite 30 aircraft. And then Fort McMurray is always an in-between. There we go. Ooh, they're getting some weather at Fort McMurray. Holy moly. And so, yeah, 2 and 2. So Fort McMurray kind of represents, you know, like a little bit more of like if you were a GA guy, Fort McMurray would be a great airport to work out of. Lots of cool spots to fly right around Fort McMurray. All these lakes have these little airstrips. So yeah. Fixie overestimates your slowness or underestimates your speed. Yeah. McMurray, how are you now? Tim Dog is heading out Ontario down to SMF. John Wayne, right? Is that John Wayne? That's an awesome place to fly. That west coast, man, of the U.S. is pretty dang awesome. Yep, Ontario, California. Oh, you forgot to turn your ortho on. Cream cheese, you're doing Toronto to Montreal. Nice. John Wayne is SNA, SMF. That's not Sacramento. Is that Sacramento? Maybe it's Sacramento. I think you might be right. Okay, here's our top of drop coming up, by the way. But we're gonna hang here. We have all of our wind information. We have really all of our weather information in for Yellowknife, so we're totally prepared. Ontario to Sacramento. There you go. Go ahead for 816. Okay, 030, Air Canada 816. It's probably that Whiskey Papa guy, isn't it? Love you, Fixie. Oh, my goodness gracious. So this, unfortunately, this FMC, sorry, not the FMC, this display, or well, I don't know what's not working, but the TCAS apparently does not work on this aircraft. So that's kind of a bummer because I can't see really where they're at, which maybe it's for the best because I might be getting pinged a little bit here, but yeah. So here's us. These guys coming out of here. I don't know. There's good fixins. There's, again, he's in the Cessna 150, so he's definitely not. He's not in our way. Oh man. Cream cheese. What aircraft are you in? And Tim Dog, what's your aircraft, guys? What are you flying? If you get the gift card, GSX, huh? 777 for you, cream cheese. Nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. And Tim Dog's in a 737. I get to fly the 737. Yeah, direct Navo, not a problem. 816. I get to fly 737 back from FSE. I haven't been on a 737 since I was a little kid. The last 737 I was on was a 737-200. I'm pumped, man. I'm so pumped. The Captain Sim is the one you have. using the mods, it's actually good except for the first autopilot engage. Otherwise, no issues. You've even used it on Cross the Pond. Well, good. Good deal. I'm thinking I want to check out that Headwinds A330. I've enjoyed the default Laminar A330 that's been modded, and I've seen some other streamers fly that Headwinds A330. I just think it looks interesting. All right, when ready down to 5,000 and 29er Air Canada 816. Well, I'm ready now, so I'm going to tell the computer to do that. And let's preset this. Okay, it's already there. There we go. Works until the PMDG comes out. Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess the thing about some of those is the Captain Sim. It's unfortunate that they are charging for that, to be honest with you, but you know, whatever. PMDG one will certainly be nice, but it's going to be spendy. Then I wonder, like, my question is, I wonder if any of those release dates or potential aircraft will be adjusted now that Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 has been announced. I wonder if there's some developers that might kind of back off a little bit and wait to maybe release after that's been implemented. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, guys, descent checklist. We have our arrival briefed. You know, the one thing we don't have briefed here is when we get on the ground at Yellowknife. It's a back taxi situation, you guys. There is no taxi, so we're going to have to get it shut down. 7,500 foot runway, so fairly short runway. We're going to have to get it shut down and turned around. Taxi back up here to Alpha. And then the apron and pretty much all the gates are just right up here on this northwest side.
Center Campus 4041 with you, descending through flight level 325.
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
0655. 0655, Campus.
With you.
Go ahead, let me know when you're back. Campus 4041, I don't have a flight plan for you. You can confirm you've filed and confirm what way you're flying to, please. 041, on direct to waypoint reset. Stand by for the flight plan. 4041, thank you. And descent
Little good-natured teasing there, Mike Stein, right? What fun is it being a grandpa if you can't, you know, use your grandson to haze people a little bit? Hello.
3159, current information in Murray is Romeo. Question 530, you're leaving my airspace. Winnipeg is offline. Surveillance terminates. RT to compliment to display. Thanks for flying. Question 1468, you're leaving my airspace. Salt Lake is offline. Surveillance terminates.
Skydive Rob, I did see that was released. Now, I don't know of anyone who has yet. I'm curious. I honestly am. I I really like that plane. The more I fly it, the more I like it. And it's pretty simple. I kind of wonder, you know, like how much can you add to it? I mean, I don't know. It's probably all engine management, right?
Is there a specific heading you want me to go to?
Yeah, the 1182, you were given direct T-tag.
Yeah, Rob, it is a solid aircraft. I've flown it now on back-to-back bush leagues. I might fly it again in the one coming up here in July. By the way, I'm working on that scenery. I'll tease it a little bit here. We'll be up in Montana, guys, and it's going to be a sandbar extravaganza.
No, I gave you your disregard. Thank you.
So we'll be up north of, we'll be up in the northern part of Montana,
Yeah, 1182.
and it's a combination event, guys. I've got a route set aside for fixed wing aircraft, and I've got a route set aside for helicopters. So you'll get two for the price of one, you guys. That's coming up the first Monday in July, guys. Be ready. First Monday in July. Yeah, good fixins. That's I think that there's
Canada 5445.
like it attracts those newer pilots for sure. And ones like me that aren't so new but make a lot of dumb mistakes. Just keep your head on a swivel, man. I don't want you scratching up that 150.
Direct T-tag on course. Tango Echo, Tango Alpha Golf.
Can I get a heading? Like, Canada 5445, can I get a heading?
5445, you got something better. You got a specific waypoint that's part of your flight plan. Edmonton Center, you're going to 100, clear of runway 35 right on Delta 4, looking for taxi to Apron. Yeah, 2100, welcome to Calgary, where are you parking? Just anything in Apron, one's good, one of the gates.
You're doing 100. Nice. I don't think I've ever got that thing up into triple digits.
Thanks for flying. Hey, Bravo Charlie, and thanks for the ATC event.
Yeah, that's true. You get it going that fast, and it really drinks.
227's ready for taxi, runway 35 left. 227, thank you, runway 35 left, altitude.
That sounds like Northwest Ornament.
Taxi, with your discretion, Juliet Tango, Juliet, Golf, Charlie, cross 29.
Oh, JPC. Roger that.
Runway 35 left.
Let me see what's going on here.
Okay, altimeter 3008, taxi via Juliet Tango, Juliet.
Oh yeah, happy to help with that. JPC.
5 left, WestJet 227. 4041, contact arrival.
Happy to help with that.
Edmonton arrival, 120.5, 244.041, have a good night.
Canada 5445.
All right, I got to get focused again. I get on Discord and I lose track.
Canada 5445, I don't want to remind you of the code of conduct for BATSIM requiring you to understand the aircraft that you're piloting. The time being, fly heading 165.
Mm-hmm.
Air Canada 5445, copy.
Yep. You know, it's a fine line, right, Brett? Like, I love...
16, you're going to have traffic at your 12 o'clock coming up at about 20 miles, but they should be climbing over you. But if you could keep your eyes peeled, I'm not exactly sure what they're doing.
Looking for that traffic here, Canada 816. You love hearing the young guys and gals on frequency because they're learning, they're going through it, they're working through it. But you know, part of that learning experience, like it's not all participation trophies, man. You gotta know what you're doing. So like, I know that we say it often, and I was guilty of it. Like, you don't start out by flying, you know, a PMDG 737. You should really start out in a smaller aircraft, learn the basics, and then work your way up. But everybody wants to fly the big heavies, right? They want to start there.
Channel 1182, you are not on the right track. Can you please proceed direct T-tag?
And I can remember when I was new to VATSIM, screwing up a lot of this kind of stuff, guys, and I had to get my butt chewed a few times. But that's how you learn, right? Like, well, you saw the screw up on the departure tonight. I just about freaking crashed on stream, just flying a simple departure. And so yeah, you got to skin your knee sometimes to learn things. So anyway, yep, not all sunrises and I about said sunrises and roadblocks. All right, so we're still looking. It'd be nice if we had a little blip on the old. Wait for it.
I'm the fish finder.
But we just don't. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled. All right, descent here. We've got our barrows set through 10,000 lights to go. Hey, JPC, quick question. Since I'm flying an RNAV approach, do I have to engage the LS button here, or is that only for ILS? Okay, thank you. You're still 83 miles. You know what, Fixie? Yeah, you got a ways to go. You got a good hour, don't you? Only for ILS or localizer. Okay, thanks for the confirmation, Mike. Bravo.
Roger, we'll pick up Bravo, and we're planning for 240.
This is something you don't see very often. The altimeter at Winnipeg and the altimeter at Yellowknife, an hour and a half apart, both exactly the same, 29er, 9er, 9er. You're feeding the hamster. Maybe. And I don't think, here's the thing, I was just going back to Kenny Monster here, he didn't file his typical malicious one, I don't think, here. I wonder what he's flying tonight. I wonder how all the ATC are liking their new radar client. Yeah, I heard him check in, and his flight was done. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I heard him coming in for a landing instead of departing. Did you have a chance, Mr. Sonate, to check out the new ATC tool that everybody was using yesterday? Man, we got a long way to go here. Yeah, we'll be at 5,000 though. Hopefully in plenty of time. I'm a little bit worried though about my speed here. I'm wondering if this pink dot's going to be my slow down. I think that's what it's going to do, slow me down. If not, I'm going to have to level off and slow down a bit because I'm coming up on 10,000. Okay, let's see what it does. If not, I'm taking over. It went so well the first time. Oh, there we go. So it's managing it for us here. It'll level, and like my speed will be coming down here below 250. Okay. There you go, buddy. Just keep practicing, man. Stay with it. Don't be
A16 approach, now low transition. Call me turning final.
Cleared for the RNAV Zulu, runway 16 Nalbo transition. We'll call you on short final. Air Canada 816. Alrighty. So we're slowing down. Now we're descending again. 5,000. Let me pull up the chart really quickly. RNAV Zulu 16. We need to be down. We're expected to be at 21. Yep, 2,100. So I'm going to go ahead and spin that down here as well.
Juliet Romeo, Juliet, Bravo, hold short runway 35 right. Okay, ramp bar discretion, Juliet.
Awesome. Okay, we are through 10,000. We're going to go ahead and put some lights back on here.
Cowboy 7, when ready, descend.
And
4,000,
I think we're going to need medium auto brakes today because of the short runway.
4,000, when ready, Cowboy 7.
Okay, let's confirm flap speeds here. We need, yep, 211. We can start putting flaps in. We're going to try to shoot for 134 fully configured and 129 on the ref.
8,000, North Canada 566.
And since I don't see any speed restrictions on my arrival, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start to manually control this a little bit here. How about let's set 200. See if we can slow down a bit. I'd like to make that turn home at Adsal at 180 if I could. All right, nice. We're kind of getting back into an ortho coverage area. There is Yellowknife. Scenic Yellowknife. Hey, you know, something just hit me here. I don't know if you guys ever watched Flying Wild Alaska with the Tweedo family, but I just heard that the dad, Jim Tweedo, was killed in a plane crash yesterday. So very sad news. You know, prayers for that family, and certainly you know, a well-known figure in aviation. Not sure what happened. I haven't really read the report yet, but that's pretty sad deal. It just goes to show you. I mean, he was in his 60s, and the guy must have had, you know, like 50 of those years in an airplane. Man, it can just happen at any time. Looks like it's going to kind of just fly us in a little bit of a loop here. So that'll be interesting. All right, so we are in. There's our first notch of flaps and come in here. And that'll be fine. We're right on the slat speed here. Oh, okay. It's not quite a loop-de-loop. They got the rounded corners here. That'll be good. And slowing down will help that as well. So that's not a bad thing. $75 miles to go for Fixie. Yeah. I'll be on my second cup of coffee and third piece of pie in the FBO by the time you get there, dude. Getting close, by the way. If you guys are still here and you haven't got a ticket to the giveaway just yet, please type ¡giveaway. I think the only requirement I have set is you have to be a a follower. That sounds like Northwest Orient. Am I cleared for the approach? Affirm. Cleared for the approach. I'm supposed to report short final. And I've got tower frequency loaded. Yeah. Hi, Will.
Hi, Melvin.
Ah, it's great to hear familiar faces. Familiar faces? That doesn't make any sense. Hear familiar voices. Hit approach, maybe? Okay. I didn't know if it would, I didn't know if I needed it like before or after I got past Nalvo. I was just going to kind of wait and hit it when I was getting close. So at about what point do you hit that? I guess we're starting to take that corner, so it makes sense. Okay, I want to be down to 180 for speed. Set that guy there. That's what I want to hit at Asdal, which is right there, and then I can start to slow myself down. When I get to Raider is where I pick up the glide slope. I'd like to. I mean, that's 4 miles out. I need to be kind of fully configured at that point. Okay, when cleared usually means you're way out there. Plane is smart enough to take care of everything once you are direct to the initial approach fix. Ah, okay. Makes sense. All right, we're speed check. We'll go flaps 2. Nothing but lakes out here, guys. Over to tower. Love Northern Lights Tuesdays, man. You guys doing a great job. We'll talk to you next time. 816. Tower, good evening. Air Canada 816 on the RNAV 16.
Air Canada 816. Dylan Tower, welcome to the party. Winds 200 at 3. You're cleared to land, runway 16.
Cleared to land, runway 16. Air Canada 816. So this is, I think, depending on, they may be departing on the different runway since winds are calm. But this is going to be, turn it off and then back on again. Okay. Uh-oh, it just chirped at me. Usually when that chirping sound is not a fun sound. Why am I getting the Lodestar? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Shouldn't be, but you're right, I am. Huh. Okay, let's spin this guy down. Let's start to descend, or let's start to slow down. Want 134 ultimately here. Raider is where I'm expecting to pick up the glide slope. I want to be fully configured at that point. We are cleared to land. Gears coming down. Hit the LS buttons. Okay, let's do it. I am getting... Huh. Is that what it's supposed to look like there, my good man? Okay, flaps full. All right, you guys. Let's do this. Well, it might be one of those things, too, that's not quite fully implemented correctly. All right, we're going to... I feel like I'm too high here also, so we're going to come off auto. We're going to start to descend this here a little bit manually. I should have been 20... I should have been 2,000 at Raider, so yeah, I'm about 300 too high, so we're gonna dive just a little bit, but we're fully configured and ready to go here. I think. Sliding off the lateral path just a little bit. Here we go. Back on now. All right, give me just a second. Oh, finally had a smooth departure. All right, very good, guys. Very good. Down we go. Now I'm a little below, it looks like. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like I'm seeing 4 whites still.
100 above. 1,000.
Oh.
Minimum.
Continue. Yeah, I'm seeing 4 white, solid white pappies here, so I don't know what this mark here is, but it's not, I don't know. Oh, somebody forgot to trim the trees at the end of the runway, too, looks like. Boy, did I slam this baby down last night in my practice flight. 2.5 G's. It was a rough one. Try to do a little better here. I'm a little high, though. I'm going to be high.
200.
Gosh, I'm sliding all over the place.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Get her down. Let's get her stopped. A little bit right of center. Not my best. Not my best.
Air Canada 816, welcome to Yellowknife. Where are you parking this evening?
Just the main terminal area there. We don't really have a preference. 816.
Alright, Air Canada 816, backtrack runway 16. Alpha, apron 1 at your discretion.
All right, backtracking, and then Alpha and the apron at our discretion. Air Canada 816. All right. Yeah, a little squirrely there. I got kind of, feel like I was over controlling just a little bit there, not just letting the plane fly, but I got a little bit over the glide slope there too. So I'm gonna have to practice those. The RNAV approaches for me, for whatever reason, they're supposed to be easier because everything's managed. And this was an RNAV. Yeah, this was a GNSS. It had everything in there, but I don't know. I got a little off on that, so not sure. But you know what? Stuff happens. We're down. It wasn't the worst landing in the world. Oops, I need to leave that on. We'll get the autopilot going, or the autopilot, the the APU. All right, last chance, you guys. If you haven't already, type exclamation point giveaway. Get your ticket. I'm going to do a drawing for a $25 gift card when I get parked at the gate. As soon as I set that parking brake, I'm gonna close the giveaway. Northwest Ornament, you are in. Northwest Ornament is in. Great to hear you on the comms tonight, Will. All right, here we go. We got Riki55. Hello, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Nice to have you on board. And I think just default scenery for me up here. But it doesn't look too bad. We're just going to take one of these gates. Well, not really even a gate. We're just going to kind of park over here on the left-hand side. I think that's sort of where everybody parks. I don't know, maybe not. Get that going. Whoa, sorry, fuel truck. There's one here. We'll take number 5. Looks like a pretty good spot. Can I get my taxi light off? Strobe off. And welcome to Yellowknife, everybody. Okay, there we go. Riki55, you're the last one in, my friend. And let me make sure everything is going here. That looks good. Nav and logo lights. We'll just turn everything off here for now. All that stuff looks fine. Okay, oh, I want APU bleed. I don't care about probe heat. That's already turned on. And we'll cut these guys off here so it'll quiet it down just a little bit. And, yeah, there we go. Yeah, JPC, probe heat, bleed air, yeah, potato. All right, drum roll. Let me see. How do I do this? Thank you, first of all. I think I'm going to do this first off. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all your support. This giveaway is a direct result of your generosity and support of the stream. And I've now been able to do a gift card giveaway 3 months in a row. That's my longest streak ever. And so that's hats off to you guys. I would not be able to do this without your support. So thank you so very much for that. I try to put all the money that you provide back into the stream or into a giveaway. And so, yeah, I greatly appreciate that. We've got a lot of people in, which is really cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people in the drawing. So this is awesome. And I think it's going to show us here the winner once I click on the button here. Well, JPC, okay, before I do that, let me see. Oh, it won't even show. I thought I selected the Arnav Zulu. Okay, so here we go, guys. Going once, going twice. Close the giveaway, and we're going to pick the winner. Best of luck to you. And the winner is Iowa Scotsman. Ron, congratulations, dude. I'll get a hold of you, and we'll figure out what it is you need, and we'll get you a $25 gift card. And yeah, appreciate your longtime support and friendship of the channel, and happy to give some of that back to you, my friend. All right, awesome. Everybody else, again, thank you for playing. It's a lot of fun to do these. It's a lot of fun to have these little giveaways, and yeah, I really enjoy it. Okay, we need to. You know what? Let's take a look. Let's see if we can do a little replay here. You never quite know. Ooh, that's loud. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it was a little high. And I just kind of chased it all over the place. Skydive Rob, thank you, brother. Thanks for sharing that video, by the way. That was unbelievable to be able to jump out of. That's all, brother. I mean, I don't know how many people can appreciate the significance of that, but holy moly. Yep, I was long. That's where I wanted to be. Did I get it down? Oh, just outside the touchdown zone, so really that's as bad as you can do it. I was right of center. Oh, that's loud. I was right of center and I was long. And yeah. Lots to improve on, for sure. I literally sat there, Rob, with my mouth wide open for like the entire video. Oh, that's just, come on. I got to be better than that. This airplane is not difficult to fly. The trees freaked me out a little bit, but I can't really use those as an excuse. I just got myself a little high and just never quite got as stable. I should have went around, honestly. Your check airman may not have helped you. Well, you know, dude, it's okay. There it is. Yeah. From the tower, everybody looks good, right? All right.
Thanks for watching my papa.
I love the sound of those reversers, though. Well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight, my friends. And again, greatly appreciate you coming around. We had a bunch of new follows tonight. Recce55, KW Doc, The Big Beefcake, Low Viz. Thank you guys so much for the follow. I'm assuming you came over from that 757 Spy raid. And Dave, thank you again for your raid and also your support of this channel. Iowa Scotsman, you came in with a 25-month re-ascription. Thank you very much, Ron. I appreciate it so much. You're incredibly generous, sir. Swiss Tony. That actually takes us back 3 days ago. So that was those were the guys that came in today, followed, rated, subscribed, all that good stuff. Would like to really also thank Jet Pilot Cinnamon for being in the right-hand seat today, helping me out, teaching me this beautiful aircraft, and helping me continue to learn and get better at it. JPC, I'll do my very best to represent the flying club down there and try to get some shots and try to figure out a way to get everybody together and use that Discord channel to try to figure out a spot to meet and get a picture. And it's going to be a hoot. We'll make sure that we get Jeffrey in the middle with that subtle shirt that he's bought. Skydive Rob, you're welcome, man. I appreciate you being here. Good fixins. Nice to see you in the air. I might hop offline here and hop in my Cessna and maybe try to fly with you a little bit now that I got that landing rate little quirk figured out. Cream Cheese, thank you also for flying along. I hope your 777 flight goes extremely well tonight, and good talking to you. And keep on flying, keep on getting better, man. It's you're the future of aviation. Complete Freedom just got here. CF, what is going on? You just caught probably the best part of my stream, the taxi in, and you know what? We're going to do this. You don't need to look at my ugly mug. Let's watch the taxi in. And Northwest Ornament, Will, great to have you on the comms as well, and everybody else who came by. I may not be able to scroll all the way up and see everybody, but I do appreciate you. I know Mike Stein was here earlier. I'm not seeing Tim Dog. I think was here as well. Cargo Fire came in. And so many friends that I've been able to make over my streaming, and looking forward to meeting you guys down here in a couple days. Hopefully I can meet as many as possible. Pentagon, .34, Shusey, all you guys. I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, my next stream, by the way, we're getting loud here, aren't we? My next stream is actually going to not be until, hop back inside the cockpit here, will not be until after FSC. So look for me, actually a week from tonight, we will be doing a stream. It's a viewer request stream. We're going to be flying up on the west coast of the U.S. up in, I think it's in Oregon. It's a Well, Oscar 86 is the airfield, and anyway, it might be Northern California too, but it's a viewer request. We're going to be in the Cessna 150, the one that Good Fixins is flying tonight. So we'll be buzzing around there. That's our next stream coming up next Tuesday, again 6 p.m. Kind of our normal midday streaming time, midnight Zulu. So I hope you guys can stop by and fly along with us, or just hang out even, and let me know how things are going. I'll give you a full report, obviously, depending on how things go at FSC. All right, lots of options here to go raid. Why don't we? Let's see here. We've got. I saw. Let's see. I saw a Tabletop Android. Yeah, he's still going. He's part of that Pilot Club event. Looks like they've got that thing going down there in the Caribbean. So let's go ahead and head on over and say hello to Mark, aka Tabletop Android. Fantastic streamer, great production value, just a really cool dude, and I've enjoyed getting to know him. So let's go over there, give him some love, keep the aviation mojo going. I'll meet you over there. Hopefully, I will see many of you Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Can't wait for that. Cannot wait to fly with you guys again on Tuesday. Take care, everybody. God bless.